This is where I live.
Peekaboo.
I'm Amber, and in 2017, I sold my house and everything I owned to live out my dream life as a full-time digital nomad. I started in a 26-foot RV and within a year downsized into a 20-foot van. I've been traveling in an RV for the last 3.5 years around the United States, around Mexico, and Canada. But I think we can all agree that this last year has brought about many challenges. 2020 has been filled with some major ups and downs and definitely challenged me with traveling between states and countries. I'm just grateful that I can still travel. Just recently, we were able to get my Canadian boyfriend legally across the border with his van, but with the new travel advisories, we had to cancel our winter trip to sunny Baja, Mexico. Instead, we're spending some of that winter in the Southwest United States and crossing off a few bucket list places. But first, I want to show you how I live in my van and what it's like on a daily basis from morning until evening. This is where I live. I wake up most mornings to the sunrise. The circadian rhythm of my body has become accustomed to waking with the sun rising and getting sleepy with the sunset. This natural rhythm only happened after I started this nomad life and I got rid of that alarm clock. My mind and body enjoy and thrive under this natural rhythm of waking. It feels refreshing and gentle instead of that jolt that you get from being woken up with a loud buzzer ringing next to you, annoyingly waking you up from a rather sound and joyous sleep state. Lily seems to be in tune with her circadian rhythm as well and wakes with the sun, though sometimes she'll sleep in and I have to wake her for breakfast. On these winter days in the desert, it can be quite cold at night. I typically sleep with the furnace off and instead opt for a very warm goose down comforter to keep us warm at night. Our propane tank is so small that keeping the furnace going all night would then require me to fill up with propane every 4 to 5 days. So first thing I do when I get up is to turn the van on to get those cold lithium batteries charged up a bit and to get the heat flowing through the van quickly from the dashboard heater. With the dashboard heater on, I then turn on the furnace to help heat the floors and provide a constant source of warmth. Opening the blinds will also help to bring in warm, direct sunlight into the van and also help to wake us up in the morning. I'll wash up a bit, throw on some clothes, and start the coffee on my induction cooktop. I have a propane stovetop, but again, because our propane tank is so small, I'd rather use an induction cooktop that uses electricity generated from the solar panels or the second alternator on my van. I also love that the induction cooktop cooks foods much quicker and much more evenly. Breakfast is usually oatmeal or eggs or even a smoothie. Today we'll have oatmeal with some raisins. My fave is the Bob's Red Mill organic thick cut rolled oats with some nuts and seeds and a dollop of honey. This week, Scott and I are in Quartzsite, Arizona with our friend Dave and his dog Kirby, who joined us during the holidays. I think we may even travel together a bit around Arizona soon too. One of my favorite pastimes growing up is to sit outside and drink my coffee, eat my breakfast, and enjoy family and friends. It's no different for me now. It feels so good to sit here and enjoy my hot coffee and the conversations we have as a nomadic community of friends. It's somehow peaceful and allows us to connect and build relationships. Even our dogs partake of the morning chats as we watch the sun continue to rise and fill our campsite with warmth on this chilly morning. When picking a campsite, I have several requirements. 1, the weather must be above freezing and preferably warm during the days. The 2nd, it must have a cell signal so I can operate my online business. The 3rd, a space with plenty of room between us and other campers. The 4th, a place where I can sit outside and enjoy the beauty and throw out my yoga mat for some exercise. And lastly, a place that is peaceful and quiet most of the time. If it has some trees to secure the hammock, well, that's a bonus. This one is a little bit harder to come by in the desert with the lack of trees though. Most days I work on the business, but I also play a lot. Sometimes we'll have friends over who drop by for several days and camp with us. It's one of the things that I love about this life, the nomad community of friends with similar interests and the dream to travel and be free from the norm. Our dogs are a constant source of entertainment. They love to play catch with the ball, except Lily, who'd rather sit on a lap or a dog bed and just bask in the sun.
Oh boy, yes it is.
Can you do that, Kurt?
We go for walks and enjoy the landscape around us. Yes, even the desert. We sometimes even have to pick up the campsite when the wind comes barreling through and knocks over the chairs and whips around the mats. We listen to podcasts, the radio, and music, things that speak to us and enrich our brains and soul. We even break out a hobby to soothe our creative juices. I used to knit a lot, but it somehow seems useless in this life right now. So I have a new hobby I'm taking up that you will soon see. I'm so excited for this new adventure and the ability to create and use my hands for making beautiful art. It's one of the other things I love about this life, the simplicity of having time to create, to enjoy, to explore, to read, to build relationships. In my life before, it was a constant churn of busyness and chaos with work and the house. I had little room in my life to create or even date somebody. It feels so good now to share this life with others and with Scott. My weight seems to be a constant battle, one that ebbs and flows. I do well with losing weight, and then I don't. And I'm in the don't phase right now and working to correct that again. One thing I constantly must do is to keep my body stretched and flexible. As I've aged, I can feel the inflexibility creeping in, so I love to do yoga and a simple 5-minute back decompression that seems to reset my back each day and keep it moving like it should. Feeling the warmth of the sun on my body and doing a short meditation as I decompress grounds me and balances my energy and mind. In combination with meditation, I journal to manifest my desires, my dreams, and express gratitude for every moment. While I love the tactile feeling of paper and pen, and I might go back to it, right now I'm journaling with my iPad and pencil to reduce the amount of items in my van and keep it simple and minimalist in here. Our current camping group has e-bikes, so it's great to get out on a long ride and explore it a little bit. Quartzsite has some great gravel trails for biking, and our fat tire e-bikes glide over the rocks and terrain with ease. Bicycling, no matter what weight I was at, has always been a favorite form of movement for me all of these years. It's a feeling of freedom for me. The wind, the sun, the ability to stretch my legs with each turn of the pedals. It's another form of exploration for me, to wander and to see our lands. I love the peacefulness of a ride and how it invigorates me and lights up every cell in my body with happiness. I try to group errands together all in one day so we don't have to prepare the van for traveling too much. We have to go into town to throw away our trash at designated transfer stations or sometimes the gas stations. I don't know if I can get it over. Hey, this is really heavy.
If you can, let me.
Huh? Yeah, I think you're gonna have to do it. Hold on. Okay.
Oops.
Since the gyms are more restrictive now with COVID guidelines, we've canceled our memberships and used public showers in the local area. It can be a cheaper option. We found the shower at the local laundromat for $8 per person that supplied piping hot water and great pressure. Showers are one of the luxuries I miss about the sticks and bricks life, but I'll take what I've created in this nomad life. Sacrifice a daily shower, live with the dirt, and keep traveling. This is why I started story chasing, to create more moments. More stories that fill my life with happiness and to live more simply. In most towns, you'll find a local mail center that will accept incoming packages for you for a small fee. On to errand day, we pick up all of our mail and packages at the local mail center, remove all of the contents, and then burn the cardboard at our campfire if we can't find a place to recycle it. On this day, we also found a great pizza restaurant in town and splurged on eating out. Picked up the pizza and took it back to our campsite to devour. Most of the time we cook our meals, which we both prefer, but it's nice to have a meal cooked for you and also support the local businesses.
So we're here, we're trying to figure out if the laundromat has Scott's blue hoodie, his favorite hoodie that he left in his laundry basket. So he's just on the phone right now.
Did you find the blue hoodie?
They're looking.
The saga of the blue hoodie. Yeah, the blue hoodie was nice. The brown one is nice too, but it blends into the desert. Gotta find the blue hoodie.
It's there?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. Hi, I was wondering if you had a blue hoodie there. I left it there yesterday doing laundry.
Wait, start over again? I laughed when you said it.
No, I want to go check.
That'll go on the blooper reel.
You have the triumphant music swelling up. Yes, we've got it.
I do.
Do that dance again?
No.
He's like, I got the blue hoodie.
I got the blue hoodie back.
Oh, yes.
Recently, I added this small toaster oven to my cooking appliances. I've longed for an oven for a while now and really miss what it has to offer. Like the simplest thing of making toast for breakfast or for a sandwich at lunchtime. Another favorite is my small propane grill that plugs in directly to my onboard propane tank. Scott and I both love to cook on the grill. It's fast, easy, and wow, does it taste so flavorful. Sometimes I'll cook a whole package of chicken thighs or breast to prep for the week and add to salads, omelets, or have as a main protein and add some veggies to the plate. It's funny how this little table created so much happiness for me by simply allowing us to gather around it for meals, a conversation, and community. It's the simple things that really make me smile these days. There's Scott. We're waiting for our lunch, dinner. You got the mustard and ketchup ready. We just call him Uber Eats right now. As he dusts us when he goes by. Solo Stove sent me this campfire stove and pot to try out some cooking outdoors with a wood fire. Dave was my guinea pig and decided to cook some vegan burgers and sausages, which turned out so well. I love the Solo stove and what it has to offer, but I think for now I'm going to stick to my propane grill and induction cooktop. It's just easier for me and doesn't require me to chop all the wood and get a fire started. But it's definitely great for those times when you go backpack camping and need to cook or heat up your water for coffee. So thank you, Solo Stove, for sending that my way.
It's pretty much my burger.
At night, we start the wind down from our daily playing and working to enjoy the sunsets, especially in this Arizona desert where the colors of orange, purple, yellow, and pink lights up the sky. I honestly have never seen more colorful sunsets than here in Arizona. Sometimes we'll put on a movie or a new episodic TV show, chat, and enjoy a relaxed evening. Campfires, however, are our favorite time together with those camping near us. We'll bundle up in warm jackets and hats, bring out the chairs and our favorite beverage, which is typically a chai tea latte for me, and sit around the campfire listening to the crackle of wood. I'm always mesmerized by the breathing in and out of the glowing wood that helps to provide us with warmth and a stunning show of flickering flames under a dark night sky lit up with brilliant stars. Freedom. That word keeps coming up for me. Getting rid of the junk is freedom for me. Living this nomadic life is freeing for me. Bicycling is freedom. Drinking my coffee at sunrise and grounding my feet to the earth is freedom. This is where I live.